Hello and welcome to The Print. I am Samah Qundeel. Sri Lanka has rolled out a major visa overhaul aimed at attracting long-stay travelers and remote professionals, marking a shift in how the island nation is positioning itself in the global tourism and remote work economy. The government has introduced its first digital nomad visa while also extending the validity of its tourist visa to 180 days, allowing visitors to stay longer without repeated renewals. The move comes as Sri Lanka continues rebuilding its tourism sector and attracting foreign income after the country's economic crisis that led to unprecedented levels of inflation. The biggest change is the digital nomad visa, which allows remote workers to legally live in Sri Lanka while working online for companies or client base outside the country. The visa is valid for 365 days, with options to renew and costs $500 for the first year. Applicants must be at least 18 years old, must be employed as remote workers, freelancers, or business owners whose businesses are not registered in Sri Lanka. And they have to meet a minimum income threshold, must demonstrate proof of the sufficient minimum salary per government regulations, and earn income exclusively from overseas sources. While the visa does not permit local employment, holders can rent property, open local bank accounts, and enroll children in private schools, and access local services and co-working spaces. The application process includes approval from the Ministry of Digital Economy, medical clearance after arrival, and final processing by the immigration authorities. Alongside this, Sri Lanka has expanded its tourist visa validity from 90 days to 180 days, making it easier for travelers to stay longer without repeated extensions. Applications can now be completed online through the country's tourist mobile app and apply under the online electronic tourist visa activation system. Tourists are still barred from taking local jobs, but limited remote work tied to overseas employers is allowed under certain conditions. The extended visa is priced at around $70 for SAARC nationals and $85 for non-SAARC travelers, and $50 for tourists from Singapore, Maldives, Seychelles as per bilateral agreements. The government clarified application details and launched online processing in an update issued on 4th February 2026, signaling that the new visa categories are now moving from policy announcement to implementation. Holders of the visa must limit their work activities to representing their overseas company and promoting their services in Sri Lanka. Officials say the reforms are a part of a broader push to modernize immigration systems, align with the global remote work trends, and attract long-staying visitors who contribute to the local economy without competing for domestic jobs. These changes place Sri Lanka among a growing list of countries offering digital nomad visas as governments adapt to hybrid work patterns. Numerous countries worldwide have introduced digital nomad visas to attract remote workers, with popular options in 2026 including Spain, Portugal, Italy, Croatia, Greece, and Malta in Europe. Other countries offering these visas include Japan, South Korea, Thailand, Malaysia, Dubai, Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico, South Africa, and Estonia. For travelers, freelancers, and remote professionals, the new rules mean longer stays, simplified visa processes, and legal clarity around remote work. For Sri Lanka, the hope is that longer-term visitors will spend more locally and help sustain the country's tourism-led recovery in the years ahead. Thank you for watching. For more such content, follow The Print.